YouTube, Lego Boy 1624, coming at you with a video, with the kind of video that I never did before. It is a Lego review, and this is on the 60017 Flatbed Truck for ages 5 to 12, and this contains 212 pieces, and it's from the Lego City series, as you can't really see, but there's the Lego logo right there. And this review will detail an unboxing, an animated build, and an overall review. So let's look at the box before we take all the parts and pieces out. Sorry for the shaky camera work, this is just freehand. There's all the information about the set, and there's the set itself. You see the mechanic and the businesswoman and her car on the flatbed truck, and we get a traffic light with this set. It's labeled as a modular build. On the top we have the mechanic rolling a tire, and the businesswoman, and the actual size of one minifigure. And then if we flip the box around, we see this build is divided into two different bags for easy building. And there's the exact same picture on the box. There's 4 more sets you can buy. These two I already own and came out last year. These two came out this year. I don't think I'm going to get them, but they look pretty cool. And then we have the car overheating, or at least what looks like it's overheating, and then the mechanic to the rescue. We have him playing with his hook. We have the picture demonstrating that you can pull a car up and raise and lower the back of the truck, and the driver driving away, and the girl saying, "Wait for me." And as on all Lego City boxes, we have the infamous "Hey," or as some people could say, "Hey." So, without further ado, let me grab my trusty scissors and open this bad boy up. And there we go. Let's see what we got. Okay, and we have two bags of parts, 2 instruction manuals, and a sticker sheet and a loose part. So I'm gonna go ahead and animate me building this set. And here's one last look at the box in this segment of the review. There's the bags of parts, the loose part. Yeah, this ain't gonna work. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and animate the build of this, and we will be back for the overall review. Okay, we are now back for the review portion of this set, and sorry that the set is a little bit different and the background's a little bit different, because I'm actually filming this in a slightly different location, because I'm filming this about 3 days after I filmed the animated build and the unboxing. I just wasn't free enough in terms of time to film the review, but let's put that aside. Here's the 2 minifigures you get. First off, ladies first, of course. We have a nice woman who, of course, gets stranded because of her poor luck with her automobile. She has nice tan brown pants, It's like a darker tan. It's not brown, but it's not light. It's not brown, but it's not light brown. It's a nice in between. And she has the usual gray, I don't know women's clothing. I don't know, jacket, and then she has a nice pink shirt or maybe blouse. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know women's clothing. And a purple-ish scarf. Nice open mouth and red hair. And the mechanic, he has blue pants, blue jacket with a red ink pen, some reflective gear, black baseball cap with the curved brim, and some gray facial hair. So it looks like he's been doing his job for a while. Nothing on his back. And then we have 3 accessories. The lady comes with a black suitcase. Nothing special. It's just another black suitcase. It opens up. That's pretty much all. Then the mechanic has this huge wrench. And in case you don't know, the wrench just does fit around a stud. So, well, it can't fit around that. But I'll demonstrate later if I remember. And the mechanic also has a red coffee mug. So, on to the car that, of course, because of the storyline, has to break down. This is a pretty cool car. It comes with a few new pieces. Let's see if I can free the car, or free this piece from the car. Let's see. Alright, after destroying the front end of the car, here's the new piece. It's 3 studs by 4 studs. It has the little slope on both sides, and then it has 2 studs in the middle. And we have the nice maroon wheel arches. I really like how this car is maroon, because there's usually yellow civilian cars, or there's white or red cars used for citizens because they were meant to be police cars or fire vehicles. It's a convertible, or well, actually we'll stick with the front. We have a nice license plate, curved bumper, cheese slopes, nice engine that looks, or a nice hood that looks like the engine's too big to fit in, so they added this little, I think it's called a hood scoop. Nice side view mirrors. Lego's been doing that for a while with the click hinges, tinted gray windshield, no doors. So the poor woman, where she has to come up to her car and jump in and go, which I guess that'll prove her to be so I guess she'll have to have some athletic capabilities. We have a nice curved rear bumper, reversed cheese slopes, and another license plate. And I guess it's supposed to be a spoiler or part of the top for the convertible. I'm not entirely sure. And then there's a spot back here for the briefcase, which will put that in right there. And then they have a gray steering wheel and a gray thing to simulate something to prop yourself up on. Then she just goes nice and easy in there, and away she goes. Now, one thing I did notice, yep, never mind. I forgot what I was going to say. And on to the, well, first, because I just remembered, before I move on to the truck itself, I forgot about one other important accessory. We have a traffic light, and it comes on this base. So there's your traffic light. It's a nice traffic light. It's another nice addition. I mean, it's nothing we've never seen before. So it's another nice addition. It's a nice accessory because you can never have too many traffic lights to prevent those citizens in Lego City from getting to work on time. And now onto the overall truck. I really like it. I don't like the back design, but I'll get into that in a second. There's a few nagging problems for me with this set. The front I kind of like, except for how they did the hood. Now, if you have any of the Cars 2 sets, you probably know what kind of piece this is. It's pretty much the hood for Jeff Gorvette, except in orange. I like how they incorporated this piece, but I don't like the fact that they put it here, because I think they could have put it in a better spot, or at least in a better set, because I don't like the open space under here. But that's just my opinion. And you have the 3x6x2 studs tall windshield, and you have the adjustable huge mirrors on both sides of the windshield. And since the roof is off, let's go inside. You see a blue dashboard, blue steering wheel, 2 windows, and some brake lights. And in the instruction book, it tells you to put the coffee mug somewhere on the dashboard. So let me take the windshield off so I can do this easier. I'm just put the coffee mug in there. And it's easier if you take the windshield off to put the minifig in. And apparently he's going to be driving with his coffee mug on his lap. There's nothing wrong with that, I guess. And there you go. There's a nice little step for him to get in. There's one on both sides. And the doors do open. And on this side, moving down the side of the truck, you see a little gear thing. That's to play with the tow hook, which I'll go into in a few minutes. Then you have a clip over here for the wrench. Now, the only bad thing about this clip is that the bottom of the wrench narrows into a point, so it's almost like a screwdriver at the bottom. And the clip, because of these tiles here on the side of the truck, the wrench just barely fits in because it gets to the normal size. The handle is normal minifig size right where it clips in, because you can't clip it upside down, and you can just barely clip it this way. So I like that they included a clip for the wrench, but maybe they could have did a better job, but at least it stays there. And back with the detail, you have these two little brick things. I don't know, maybe it's a square gas tank. And you have these stickers here to signify the fact that you have to go around the truck, not just drive straight into it. And that's pretty much all there is on this side. And around the back is where I don't really like it. The main thing here is that they have about 4 different colors going on. You have the color of the axles for the wheels, which is light gray. You have the color of the base of the truck, which is dark gray. Then you have the wheel wells things, which are dark gray. Then you have the light gray, and you have yellow. You have brown, light gray, you got some orange under here. Now, I know it seems to me that LEGO likes to incorporate funky colored bricks into sets, so that if you're buying the set for parts, you get some interesting parts with the set, but the yellow just clashes with it. And I don't know if there's dark gray of these, but if it was all one color, that would look good. Or if this was a 2x6 instead of a 1x6, because that would be able to hide that yellow. I don't know, I just don't like that yellow there. Maybe it's just because LEGO's trying to give you that part in a different color, but if you're going to do that, and you're going for realisticness, you gotta hide that, because that doesn't look realistic. Anyway, and on the top thing where the car goes, you got these 2 cheese slopes to prevent the car from rolling right off. And then you have these connector pieces that hold the tiles in place. But another thing I don't really like is the truck has to be like that for the rear end to be on the ground, which isn't a bad thing. And while it's like this, here's what it looks like underneath. Again, with the brown, yellow, white. So, a lot of different colors going on. And now I will demonstrate the winch function. Say the car is broken down, and the instruction manual tells you to clip the hook right there, but it will work if you clip it to the front bumper. So you just pull this thing out as far as you like, and sorry that you'll probably be missing a little bit of the action since the iPod is pretty close to the set. And just for my sake of not having to mess up, I'm going to clip it underneath here. And then you just tilt the bed back and start reeling the car in. And if you're going for realisticness, once you get the car going up the ramp, as you see the rear end is about to scrape the ground, start tilting the bed up just a little bit with each pull, and then just pull the car up the rest of the way. And then once you get it over those yellow things, just stop and leave it there. The only thing I don't like with these clips holding the tiles in is it makes for a kind of rocky ride up and over everything, but that's okay. It kind of adds to a more stable ride, and that's pretty much it for the functionality of this set. I guess you could always have the car crash into the traffic light, or it just overheats or something like that, but that's pretty much everything for this set, as the traffic light goes right there. Here's the sticker sheet when all the stickers are off. You see the 2 stickers for the side, the tow truck symbol here on the roof, the city thing here on the front, the 2 license plates, and I like the fact that Lego went ahead and put 2 different sets of initials for the vehicles, because here you see PN, and on the car you see VS, so I don't know if just 2 different people designed this set, or if they just had 2 different initials. And that's pretty much all for the stickers. You get a handful of spare parts. You get a maroon cheese slope, a transparent white cheese slope, a red and yellow stud, and then a blue round tile. And then you get a little package for the string, and then you get 2 instruction manuals. First one, you build the car and the woman and the traffic light. All in all, it has a whopping total of 21 pages of building and 2 pages of advertising. You see the new trucks for the City Series, the tanker, flatbed truck, cement mixer, they came out this year, and then the dirt bike transport and the garbage truck, they came out in right before Christmas 2011. And then you see all the new fire sets. You see the fire motorcycle. Let me get this in focus. You see the fire motorcycle, the fire chief car, the fire truck. I really like that set. I saw reviews of it on YouTube. Looks like a good set. And then the new fire station. And then on the back you have the infamous win. And then book 2, you build a mechanic and the truck. We have a grand total of 58 pages of building. Well, actually only 57, because page 58 demonstrates how you use the functionality, and that's where it says clip to the bottom. You got all the parts in this set, and you got all the parts continued. And that is a pretty good look on set number 60017, the flatbed truck. If I didn't mention this already, this cost me $19.99 in the U.S. In the U.S. of A. I got this set at Kmart. I really love this set. If I were to give it a rating, I think I'd give it a 9 out of 10. I know I forgot these 3 extra parts too. You get a red cheese slope, this Technic piece, and a green stud. Sorry about that. But I would give it a solid 10 out of 10. I like how you get a maroon car, another installment of the rescue vehicles, and quickly let me demonstrate that other vehicles will work. Let's see here. We have the sports car. It's a little snug up here because there's a lot of bulk in front of the front wheels, but if it goes on this way, it will work nicely. We have the patrol car from the Forest Police series that I turned into a civilian vehicle. We have the mining 4x4, which works. We have this vehicle came as a SUV in the 2010 police station. I changed it to be a pickup truck. That works on there nicely. We have the fire chief's car, which works on there nicely as well. And we have the small car, which has to be like that because it doesn't fit over the cheese slopes. Well, it kind of does, but not comfortably. So this one doesn't work too well, but all the other ones do. And this pretty much sums up this video now. So I'd appreciate it if you'd like, comment, and subscribe. And Lego Boy 1624, of course, reminding you to join the fight to stop bullying. Because the last thing these Lego minifigures want to see happen is their beloved owners get made fun of. So, yep, if we work together, it gets better. I say that every time, but it is very true. We will see you next time, everybody.